What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm at the shop a little bit early and I figured, you know what, I want to try to tackle some stuff on the RSX today. Ever since I've had it, I've known there's a little sub in the back because it's Type S, but I've never really heard a thump. And you know, for when I bought it, the dude didn't have an axle back, and then I put on, you know, 3-inch exhaust, and it's always been loud. And then I don't know, I've never heard a thump. And I know that, you know, the Bose sump that's in the car isn't exactly the loudest one in the world, or it's not really like a hitter, you know what I mean? It's not like a fucking 12, it's a little 8, but like for the most part you should hear a little something. And I finally went into it, and I think maybe the connector was a little off, but now I can kind of hear it, but I gotta do a little test drive and stuff. But what I learned is this right here. So some of you might know, some of you might not know, that in the spare tire there is this little baby sub right here. And with the sun hitting it, it's almost clear right there, isn't it? But that's the sub. This is the amp. It's a 100-watt amp. But what I did some research and I started to learn is I saw this random thread on, like, you know, Club RSX or something like that, that if your RSX Type S, which would have with the Bose system, if the VIN number is like 16,209 and earlier, Acura messed up the harness and the polarity to the amp is actually crossed, and that would mean that obviously the amp isn't getting proper power. You'd still get power, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? So the wires are actually crossed, and my VIN is actually like 11,000 something, so it's in that area. And when I learned this, I popped that open, and then I was watching and doing the thread, and you can tell. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. If you look at this here, you can easily see how the yellow, maybe you can tell. Yeah, right there. You can tell how the yellow and the purple wire are actually like crisscrossed right there. So technically it should be orange, purple, yellow, and right now it's orange, yellow, purple. All right, guys, making progress. So see those little pins right there, right above the wires? Yeah, right there. If you push those little silver pins in, you can pull the wires out really easily. So right now I have it set correctly. It should be orange, purple, yellow. Before it was orange, yellow, purple, and what that did was it crossed the polarity to the power to the amp. So I switched it, so I'm gonna clip those two in, and then hopefully I get some thump. And if that's all it was, then cool, I can actually get started with my day. All right, guys. What did we learn? We learned that the price is wrong, Bob. Flipped the wires, popped the fuse, decided that's probably not the thing to do. So I put it all back to stock, and now I got my radio again, because when I flipped the wires, I popped the fuse, I lost everything. Maybe my harness is right. I don't know, I gotta look into that. Today's another day in why you don't just do things you read on forums.
It's fucking pinched, motor's dead, running lean. Look, I can't get to see the fucking... Delete. It's gonna fall.
So what are we doing here?
I think he's been drinking.
That supercharger on, dude.
Have you been drinking?
No. Sir, have you been drinking?
Where have you been today?
I can smell the alcohol on your breath.
Have you been to the bar today?
Have you been to the bar today?
Where have you been?
Do you know the whereabouts of this person?
That he has not been to the bar today. What time did this guy's shift start?
I don't know about
that
this.
red pulley, though.
That's a pretty good pulley.
Greg's gonna have a fucking heart attack once he sees that.
I gotta change the location of that clamp.
Damn, for when you're really trying to spin a spooler.
You gotta figure out how to make a Mazda go fast. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Not easy.
It's not easy. So what are we doing here?
Supercharger going on this little go-kart.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Going good. Got the supercharger in. Gotta run the charge cooler. Do some more wiring. And then she's ready to tune.
That's gonna be fun.
It will.
Then we gotta swap the header. We'll add one rather.
We're gonna gut out the cat.
No. Probably. Man. I mean, these things are kind of cool though. The supercharged Miatas, those are kind of fun. No, that one's boosted. That's the Fiata. This one's supercharged. The gray one outside is supercharged too, but
This just adds 10 horsepower.
adds 10 horsepower. It makes you make more power because it spins the supercharger faster. So we made that pulley, so it kind of helps it out. So if you're gonna hang out super high up, it's definitely a good buy. But yeah, progress on this. It's like 1 day supercharger install. So hell yeah.
If you're bored, get a supercharger.
Alright guys, that's about to be the end of this one, but this is what I do all day, bro. This is literally what I do all day. Actually, this is what I do all day. I built this FP Spec S2000 1412. These are the rears. These are FP Spec lower forks. If you have an S2000, you want to go lower in the rear and you just got the lame vanilla DFVs, you're gonna need that because it messes up with the preload and the bump stop. And if you have the vanilla DFVs, you know why you need those. But yeah, these are legit. I built those, and then this is all right here, and this right here, Tesla Model 3. Hey, check that out. No one else has those because we made it. But yeah, guys, got just a long day, to be honest with you. But it's kind of dope, not gonna lie. But I don't know what else is gonna happen. There might be some more stuff tomorrow. I don't know. We'll find out.